Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. I'm just going to play Isaac, because Isaac is far and away the most fun character, and I'm not going to play an XL floor, because I don't want to worry about keys right away. That would be unpleasant, to be honest. I'm just going to get in here, and we're going to immediately get something that's really good, and I'm just going to get carried this run, and it's going to be a grand time. That's the plan. There you go. That's all you needed. That's good enough. Now our tiers freeze enemies with a chance. No, it's not affected by luck. I promise. And I feel good about this run already. I can't believe that didn't try to kill me, but, you know, I'm cool with it. Alright, there's an Eternal Heart here, and I have one bomb, so I'll be able to mess with that if I so desire. I can't get a Devil Room right away here. This is right, yeah, I can't get a Devil Room, so I don't need to worry about going to rooms out of order or anything like that. This is its own session, so there's no immediate Angel Room possibility unless something goes particularly correctly. I would love to mess with this beggar in some way. I just can't. I mean, I can't like go kill it because I need my bomb for the Eternal Heart. I can't really do anything with it. I can't play it because I have no money. I could look for the secret room, and I mean, I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is, except that I only have one bomb. So, fortunately, we got two bombs here. Blowing up the beggar is pointless, literally pointless. But we can get to the chest in the rocks, not the floor, of course. And we can get a bomb back, and 1 cent that we will give to this beggar, and it will pay out immediately. Okay, well, I tried. And then with this next bomb, you know what, I'm just going to bomb from here because it's closer to the beggar. I'll come out where I want to. That's not the secret room. Alright, so I'm not looking for the secret room. I'm not getting however much money may or may not be in there. And I'm not blowing up the beggar because it's pretty pointless. Beyond that, I'm just going to fight this boss, and Pin is now frozen, and that's pretty awesome. Hey, calm down, Pin. Huh, won't freeze again. Interesting. Almost got hit by Pin. That would have been a little embarrassing. But fortunately, we have a good item here right from the start. I like getting a good item, and I have a reroll ready in case this boss wants to give me something that would benefit me greatly. I would most want Wire Coat Hanger, I think, to be honest with you. I want a Tears Up. Or a Range Up, you know, that's cool too. Definitely not a Speed Up. That's not really worth anything to me. And then we'll grab our Eternal Heart, and see, this is why I didn't really care about a Health Up, because I already have a Health Up right here. Pretty much guaranteed. So away we go. I still feel good about that floor. Extra health, extra range is fine. I'm cool with range. I just would have preferred tears. And then we have extra health from the Eternal Heart. So it pretty much gave me everything that I wanted except tears. And it's cool because we're going to pick up a pill like 2 seconds from now, and it's going to be tears up, and everything's going to be great. Okay, see, that's one of the risks of Mom's contacts. Should dodge perpendicular to them, and I just took red heart damage. I just forgot about that whole thing. So now I'm less likely to get a Devil Room by 99%. So that really kind of sucks, actually. Okay, see, I knew that that thing would change its angle. I was pretty confident, simply because I had not yet, it hadn't jumped yet. So we have that. Wow, every room is just trites. Trites nonstop. Enemies of the century right now. If there were any enemy in the game, it would be trites. It's the only one. So I'm just looking... Wow. So we're just basically losing a ton of rerolls because I can't guess the right direction very properly, apparently. And that's, I mean, that's part of the game. That's fine because we're just going to get something amazing from the item room once again from like a single reroll, and it's going to be perfect. Wow. Both the boss and the item room are just way over yonder. Okay. Oh, I almost made that. It was maybe not recoverable at that point, but I tried and I was close. But it doesn't matter since I had already taken red heart damage. Yeah, we could have easily gotten at least one more extra reroll just by going to the right place. Dead Bird, I probably am not a huge fan of taking, but I'm also not opposed to it. See how the boss goes. Maybe we get a Devil Room, maybe we don't. Good. Freezing Duke of Flies is really helpful. No, just freeze again. And then you die. So we did get it freeze locked for a little bit. That's good. Alright. Stay frozen dead. Good enough. Now we get to the top wall in case any of these flies want to try and come at me, because they can't generally get to the top wall. Wow! I quit this game forever. That was the last straw. Okay, Pageant Boy is going to be what gets my reroll. Coin purse. Well, we have 4 different pills, sadly. Range up, okay, good to know. Bad trip, not a big deal. Full health, sure. Bad gas. Well, at least we know that there's a range up. 2 full health pills if we count bad trip when we are down to 1 or less red hearts. And then we have Dead Bird, which is totally fine. It's not amazing, but when we get hit, it'll spawn, and that'll do nice things for us. We can immediately go to this item room and find the D20, which I probably won't even get use out of, but I most likely also will not touch it, because it won't help me right now. And excuse me while I fix some lag again. Weird. It seems that anything... this is ridiculous. Any of the flashing things at the bottom taskbar seem to lag Isaac now, which they didn't before as badly on the other computer. It's weird, but I guess it's something we're going to deal with. Unless someone has a brilliant solution for me, which someone might. It totally happens. Okay, calm down, everybody. Easy, yes. And we are going to be building rerolls since we do have an item room that's actually early on the floor. We're all good for that. Hopefully can avoid red heart damage, but I have no real way of guaranteeing that since I don't have any soul hearts. I can't guarantee that I'm going to dodge well. I'm not tired. I've gotten plenty of sleep and all that, unlike yesterday's video, but I'm still not playing well. I can tell you that already. I'm just going to get carried, so it's not going to matter. Which is pretty much how I want to live my Isaac life in general. Alright. So our reroll is just going to be Mom's Knife, and then life's going to be perfect and perfect. Good item. I'm okay with it. I'm just not going to keep it most likely. Most likely, I might. But I'm saying that it's more likely a reroll than not. More bomb damage and blast radius, as well as 5 bombs. It's good. Ah, keepers. Alright, just stop everything you're doing. And don't move. Because, you know, I can freeze you, so stop. Oh, you are the worst. Hits me right at the freaking end. Well, what's here? Does it say half heart only? I need to do one more room anyway to get another charge for the D6 so I can go to the boss to get that final one. Hope for a devil room, although it seems to be unlikely now since I have lost that 99% once again, and may or may not lose the 35% extra from not taking red heart damage on the boss. We'll see. Sure. Top secret room, and it's Liberty Cap, which doesn't please me greatly. It's a chance to give us a random mushroom effect in a room, and that can be good, it can be not good, it can be nothing at all, because it's only a chance to give it to you. I'm just going to roll with it, and we're going to hope for the best. It looks like we got nothing this time, because like I said, it's only a chance to give you something. So I think we got nothing this room, which doesn't really bother me. I knew that was going to happen. Dead Bird? Dead Bird. We're right here. And that's why I don't mind Dead Bird. Simply because it's stupid. It's not Demon Baby. It's not going to blow up the boom flies near me, most likely. Which is one of the major things about the Demon Baby. And it can't hit Isaac if I don't get it close enough. Same with Blue Baby, of course. It doesn't hit Isaac or Blue Baby if I don't get it close enough to really make it want to. Whereas Demon Baby will try no matter what. And depending on a few things, it actually can hit no matter what, which would be bad, since that means that it's going to cause them to shoot more at you as well. Jesus Juice is a damage up and small range up, so we've got plenty of range right now. which is all well and good. Guppy's Paw, okay, and then we get a reroll for a Devil Room item since we haven't had the chance to see another Angel Room item, and perfect! 0.5 damage up, 2 Soul Hearts, and 0.7 Tears up. And of course, remember, we have the whole thing going on with the Liberty Cap, which I would like to drop soon if possible. But we'll see if we can get another reroll here. We have gained 1 damage between Jesus Juice and the Pact, which is excellent. And this is what I'm talking about, getting carried. And that's all I want to do. Isaac and Blue Baby are really the most fun characters by leaps and bounds, followed by everyone that isn't Samson. Really, that's not a close thing either. And then followed once again by Samson, which is nowhere close to either of them. Any of the other characters that aren't Isaac or Blue Baby. And yeah, there you go. So, as it turns out, I'm taking Mr. Mega, and that is totally cool with me. Shop is not greed, but we don't have enough money to go, so it doesn't really matter to me. I don't want to use one of my keys to open up that chest, so I'm going to leave the floor. And next floor, maybe we can finally guarantee ourselves a Devil Room. By the way, I did touch Guppy's paw, which means that we are now 1/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. And I would be okay with this continue. Wow, screw you. I'm not going in yet because it might be a worse idea to go in than not to. When you think about maybe the habits in there, and I can't afford it, so seeing it would mean that I can't get it later if I happen to come into the money to afford it. So it's unfortunate, but it is the way it is, and I'm just not taking that chance. Sucks that I wasted the key, but it wasn't. That's the game. The game just sometimes when you spawn next to a room with it that requires a key, it just uses your key for you. And you're stuck living that life, whether you like it or not. Which I will say that I certainly, decidedly do not. Sure, I would like that red heart. I'm actually liking the high fire rate for now. It pairs well, even though it's a damage down, it pairs well with my tier effects, and I do have pretty good damage, so the damage down isn't actually a huge deal, and it's not giving it to me in bad rooms for it. Of course, I won't still have the Liberty Cap by the time I get to Isaac and Blue Baby, so that's all good. It can also give us the compass and show me that, oh, I've been going the wrong way the entire time, except that the boss is right here, so I can mess with that. Yes, I would like to go to this. And, let's see. I want to put this here. Remember, it's a larger blast radius. And I will mess with that in a minute. So, Pestilence should be pretty easy. We'll get our first cube of meat as well, which would be nice. And we should be set for a guaranteed Devil Room here, which is excellent. The cube of meat will block some tears and damage some enemies on contact. All enemies on contact. And it will stack with other cubes of meat. It's a good time. And then that'll be the entire fight. There's our guaranteed Devil Room. I'm going to blow this up, but not even bother it yet. Cool, I'm happy with that. And Dead Cat, I do kind of want to take. Yeah, I'll do it. Then we'll reroll, and that's not the thing I wanted it to be. I'll blow up the rock in case it's a tinted rock. It's probably not. It almost never is. And Dead Cat, 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, set us to 1 red heart, which is kind of a negative in all respects. But now we have 9 lives, which I guess is cool. I wouldn't recommend that choice, though, in that situation. I had a pretty winnable run, and maybe I still do if I get a bunch of soul hearts, because I'm lucky. By the way, that dude never has to pay out, because he's a jerk. So I'm just going to waste all my red hearts on him until he pays out, maybe, hopefully. Nothing for me to reroll. There's also no curse room, so there's no reason, no method. Whoa, okay, that was pretty close. No way for me to get back to the Devil Room without a lot of luck. Like, a lot of luck. I'd need either a Joker card, or I would need a red chest that teleported me there, and of course that red chest would have to be a random drop red chest, which is just that much more unlikely. If I can go back with a reroll, I certainly will, and that'll be exciting because I could maybe get that last Guppy item. Since I got the paw and then I got the cat, all I need is the head or the tail, and I'm okay with either. I don't remember that pill. Tell me you're good. Full health. Well, there's no reason to use that right now. Certainly, I would say. So, since there is not another reroll in this for us, the way I'm going to handle this is that I'm going to go to the item room, see if I want to reroll it, but then I'm going to go to the boss challenge room and see if I want to reroll that. I certainly would like to reroll this, but if I have to take it, it's not the end of the world. And then we'll see how this is, because I'd rather reroll in the boss challenge room, which actually we might have been able to get another reroll. I'd rather reroll here than the item room, if possible, because I can get something like a health up or a damage up. Both. They're good options. Box. One of each type of pickup. Yeah. Oh, shot speed up and a tarot card. I don't want the shot speed up, that's for sure. And then this is an annoying room, but it's totally manageable. You get out of my face. I hate Claudius. They are some of the worst enemies. Full health is not worth it as it stands. Now I'm going to go into the shop, since given the arcade there, I should be able to raise enough money if need be, but it is super greed, and that means I could have used it to get another reroll. This was only a 50% chance, but we do know now that there will not be greed in the next shop unless something goes horribly wrong. That meaning something horribly wrong would be an XL floor. I was hoping you wouldn't drop the other thing, the quarter, because I don't want it. I would have skipped it, but in fact dropped like 25 cents alone. And we have another half heart, so I'd rather play the... Oh, I guess while I'm over here, I'm just going to take the infestation, and I'm not going to take the shot speed up, because that's real bad. Should have settled for the box. That wouldn't have been a bad play, certainly, but I'm going to settle for that. And one thing I could do is I could use this full health to my advantage by going between rooms a bunch of times until I got the large odd mushroom, so that I could get extra plays on the dude. Could do that. Might do that. But first, I have one play easy on him, since it's already guaranteed. So you know what? Why not do that? So we're just going to go back and forth until we get a second heart here. And then we're going to give him 3 more plays once we use the full health pill. Is this worth it? Maybe. It really might be, it really might not be. Infestation's going to spawn kamikaze flies for us when we get hit. And I got the glitch where I was stuck moving in one direction there. But it's cool. There we go. So I use this, and then I will play you 3 times. You're a jerk. Hope you know that. And I guess we're going to gamble. I think that's the proper course of action at this point in time. Definitely the proper course of action. We're going to see if we can get some hearts, some soul hearts, some whatevers. I also feel like I may as well check. Maybe there's raw liver in the secret room. No, there's just lots of money, which means I guess we get to gamble even more. Mostly on the slot machine, if not entirely on the slot machine, I would say. Since I think that it poses more benefits for us. If we get more full health pills, that's more times I can just do the farm thing to get to 2 health and then do that. Heart drops may be less common. Good thing it's a slot machine and not a fortune teller. That would have peeved me. Would have made me a little bit upset with the game. But I don't care about your coins. And I'm leaving the blood donation machine because I may end up using it. I may not, but I may. Stop giving me money. I'm okay with keys and bombs and pills and hearts, but not money. I don't need that. I need anything but the money. Okay, the heart. That's good. Any number of hearts is helpful. And any amount of said hearts. And soul hearts are acceptable too. Now, if I want to play for hearts, yes, I could be playing the skull game as well. But I think I want to maximize my chance and get more pills. And mostly just pills, since the skull game can give me everything else. So here's gambling. It is what it is. It's boring. That's why I don't do it. But I'm doing it this time because I think that there is a lot that this game can offer me. Since I have taken deals with the devil, no longer are angel rooms on the table. They can't spawn anymore this run. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind. Devil rooms are better anyway. Like, item-wise, they're better. The only thing they don't have an analog to, or something that's better for, is the Sacred Heart. So really, Devil Rooms are just better. Especially when you consider how rare Sacred Heart is. It's just no contest even. Don't know this. Is it health up? That's annoying, but it only moved me one room, so I guess I don't mind that much. I'm not getting another reroll no matter what I do. Okay, this is good. That's 2 more plays on the dude. But I have to go completely back and forth since I don't want to spend my soul heart. Okay, that was that. And we know 1 more pill. There might only be 1 left, but there might be none left. I've actually forgotten if we know 5 or if we know 4 or if we know 6 now. Oh, you don't want to give me anything. Can't say I'm surprised. I guess I'll play the skull game now when I'm done with these 3 hearts. Never have I wanted what you want to give me more. Now, I could play the blood donation machine as well, in order to attempt to get the health up, as well as recovery, which would be full health in this situation, so that I can play even more, but that would require the investment of the hearts that I'm trying so desperately to even acquire, and doesn't help me very much. So I'm not gonna mess with it. Forget me now. Oh. Well, guess we're done here. Without a doubt, we are done here. Since I don't want to use the Forget Me Now, due to the fact that that means I can't use it on the chest. And I'd lose the D6 now, which is absolutely out of the question. I'm not going to touch it though, in case we get the opportunity to have it spawn again by refreshing the pools. So we've got that. Depths rather than Necropolis is always a pleasant surprise. Okay. We have a lot of range, actually, because my tears come out of my face pretty high. So I guess those range ups really are making a difference here. Alright, I want to kill you, and then we're fine. Okay, good, I brought water. I'm a smart man, sometimes. Maybe not always, but right now, feeling good. And might break for water before the next floor. I couldn't tell you at the moment. Darn, I was hoping it would get at least 2. Oh, wow, that was dumb damage. But it's not red heart damage, so at the moment, it's not actually a big deal. So we know that this shop isn't greed, since the last one was. And we've got the Book of Revelations, which guarantees us a horseman. I'm okay with that right now. I want to buy this, and then this could change to another pill. Bad gas, darn. And I'll buy this, I will use it, get my 2nd level cube of meat from this boss, and then I will re-roll it to the 9 volt. Absolutely pleased with that course of events. That went well. 9 volt, of course, is going to, first off, fully charge our spacebar item on pickup, but next it's going to give us 2 ticks of charge for doing nothing. Just, like, when we use our spacebar item, 2 ticks are not consumed, so it turns the D6 into a 2-room charge rather than a 3-room charge, which is pretty valuable. Like, certainly pretty valuable. So, it's worthless here, the D6. Oh, of course we got the Conquest glitch. We're still going to get a cube of meat for this, but we have to fight Conquest, which sucks. So, here we are, basically. Can you get frozen? Thank you. Now just get freeze locked. I hate that attack because it's random. There's nothing I can do to avoid the damage. Alright, so Conquest does have the potential to both kill me, but also just do red heart damage in general. Okay, we made it through. See, we did get our cube of meat, but this is a re-rollable cube of meat. Still, I want it because the familiar is still nice. This is one of the acceptable familiars for me, for some reason. And now we're out of soul hearts, but I guess it's good we had them in the first place, because otherwise we would have actually gotten screwed there and probably died to Conquest over and over, assuming that the glitch is consistent. Didn't get our Devil Room either, which sucked. But, you know, we made it for now. I don't want Cain's Eye. It's worse than what we've got for sure. Cain's Eye is when we enter a floor, there's a 25% chance we get a compass effect for the entire floor. It's not really very good at all. And it's only activated for me like once ever. Goat Hoof is 0.15 speed up, so that's also not good. Not too into that. And okay, this is an easy room. We should be able to handle it pretty quickly. And I'm just going to back off a little bit from these dudes. Bombs are good. Yeah, I thought I should avoid that. Okay. I need to drink some water now. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Sorry, my throat was not happy with me. I don't know why. Maybe I need a break or something. But I can't take a break. I gotta get everything done. Stop giving me the extra heart. Game is a troll. No, not too interested. But I had to know. I can't just not know. You gotta check if there's an item that you're interested in. Wow, we're guessing wrong for the item room every time. And then finally we get our compass effect. But I still might have guessed this way, so it's not like this changes anything too much. That's just a little annoying. It's cool. We just won't get to reroll in there at all, and at least we have a 2-room recharge for our D6 now. Let's look on the bright side here. And then get there. Alright. Sometimes I'm a little unsure if I get to sneak into these spaces very well. Slash it all. Okay, I'm not going to mess with you yet. Okay, we're good. 1 bomb for 4 is quite a good trade. I would just make sure to emphasize that so that we all know for sure that it is. Because it is. Okay, I want to kill the spit, or is that the sucker? I keep forgetting. I think it's the sucker. I want to kill those early so that I don't have to worry about them later. Their explosions into tears are pretty potentially damaging, I would say. Alright. Now, strategically, I could be going back and forth between rooms to get compasses at the start of each floor, just to maximize, but I've opted not to do that because it's slow and I'm not that worried about it. Alright, that extra bomb was not very... Oh, hey, you know, I totally want the Guardian Angel, so I don't even mind not getting a reroll. That's honestly cool with me. Another orbital that will block tears and damage enemies on contact. Both it and the cube of meat do 7 damage per hit on contact, that is. Cube of meat's tier damage is like 3.5, like our base damage. I don't remember if that's exactly the number, but it's something like that. Okay, and just resets, that's fine. And anyway, the Guardian Angel causes everything orbiting around us to go about 1.5 times as fast, which is pretty cool. Okay, so that's that. This is everything that I wanted to do with my life on this floor. I feel a little sad about the way... What is he selling? That's what I thought. Another red heart that I don't have a use for right now. So I'm just going to get out. Leave right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late and I can't wait. I don't know the rest. I've done this exact thing before. I don't know that line. So Depths again is really awesome. Meaning that we don't have to worry about Necropolis enemies, well, we already know that we're not getting a Necropolis boss because it's the floor where we fight Mom. But this time, you know what, screw it, I will go for the compass, just to show you that it works eventually. Okay, there's the item room. There's an arcade, but we've already seen the D20, so there's no like breaking potential here. There's no mini-boss either, so we know that the shop has greed anyway. Just, you know, worth showing you. Oh, orbitals, thank you so much. I'd love to use a key for that, but I really don't think that's worth it. Definitely don't need 10 bombs. Definitely don't need the game kid. So we'll make our way towards... the boss challenge room was on the right, I believe. Let's find out. Yes, the boss challenge room is on our right. So we're going to go towards the boss challenge room, since that is simply the most potentially beneficial place for us, except that I have to be able to make it out of this room. So there's one death, and that's unfortunate. Let's put myself in the same exact position to simply make things interesting. Okay, that time I actually did mean to get that close. I just didn't mean to get hit. I would like to not die to knights. If I keep dying, then it will totally be worth it to actually blow up a bunch of rocks so that I'm in a little safer position. But as it stands, the dead bird can actually handle this for me. Whereas Demon Baby could not have. Go figure. I like an item that has more uses in a lot of situations. So I really need to get something to help me survive here. Because I'm obviously dying every other room. I really just need some soul hearts or becoming Guppy. Something like that would really help out. I'm expecting that whatever the boss challenge room has is going to be something valuable to me that I'm willing to fight for. At least after a reroll, but I expect right away, hopefully. Monster Manuel, wow, you suck. Alright. Now we should be able to make our way over to the boss challenge room without getting a reroll. Or getting one right away so we can see, hey, maybe we want to reroll in the boss challenge room before other stuff. Alright, there it is. Oh, darn. Let's not die. This is a completely winnable run. Oh, really? That's garbage. You can still go in here, though. Cat of Nine Tails. Oh, man. How wrong can one person be in so many situations? Don't want that. And I think that it's actually more important to reroll there than it is... Oh, God. Yeah, I couldn't really do anything about that. But that bomb's still there. And that was just what we needed. It's actually a pretty good bomb for a number of reasons. Okay. Can you get frozen? Ah, right there. It's just where I needed you to get frozen. Calm down, Knight. Calm down. And once again, let me fix some of this lag business. Alright. We knew that greed wasn't in there, so it's not like I would have been wasting a reroll under any circumstances or anything. See what we get from this reroll. Tears up. I want it, but I really wanted a health up more. It's just that I can't say no in this situation, because this is exactly what I wanted a little earlier. Alright. Chub shouldn't be too bad, but I do kind of want to stay perpendicular. High fire rate synergizes really well with arms contacts, though. So. This is definitely a desire of mine, and it's working out. It's all good. Let's just not do anything dumb and get killed here. That would be the most preferable outcome. Oh, come on. You've got to jump. Don't lie to me. Red heart does not mean anything to me. So the boss is over here. We're going to get to the boss, but we don't have a teleport on us or on the floor as far as I know, so it's just a matter of being here and getting there so we can get a reroll and have things fleshed out. 5 lives. Questionable. It's questionable. Okay. What are you going to give me? Golden key means I'm going to open both of these locks because they can give you things that are pretty valuable to have. Yeah. Yeah. I think I pretty much needed that. So the knife, still, our high fire rate does allow us to charge it faster, and it also does inherit the freezing from our tier effect. Yeah, this is a good knife. Need soul hearts from this, and maybe a small rock would be okay too. But the soul heart was the most important part of that. Oh, come on. Okay, we're not getting hit anymore. No damage. I've got nothing to reroll, so I'm not going to bother. I don't want to go to the arcade. I really do want to go to the curse room, though. As inadvisable as it truly is, I'm doing it. Oh, you couldn't have teleported me to the devil room. That would have just been too nice. Mom's definitely winnable. We can cheese it, honestly. Should be fine if we go for the cheese. Calm down, Slide. Those are pokies. Calm down, pokies. Okay, careful here. There we go. You want to aim for a low part of them in order to get the hit with a knife. It's a little tricky and weird sometimes, but it's not actually too bad once you learn it. Okay, we found the item. Well, we found everything. We haven't found the top secret room, which actually should be in one location exactly. And it should be right here. Never mind me. I just make things up. Okay, there were two more possibilities, and I was willing to check them. Soul hearts, please. Those are not soul hearts. Alright. Two life. I don't want to go to the shop, but I'm going to go to the shop. I have unlimited keys, so the fight could give us an item that we could reroll, maybe. I don't know if I'm actually interested in rerolling it, but, you know, we got 4 cents. That's cool. This should be an easy enough fight. Yeah, I mean, this will work. It's just potentially unpleasant. Can you... Alright, let's try this again. So now I've taken boss damage, and that means no devil room, which is honestly fine. Oh, you couldn't just give me the red mom? Hey, pop out the fist. Thank you. You're a jerk. I hate you. You're tacky, and I hate you. Okay, nothing that moves. Knife can just do this. Health up is exactly what we need. We take the Polaroid, and we probably die promptly on the next floor or something. But we'll work at it. That was really dumb. Remember, with the dead cat... Oh, come on! Now I'm gonna have to refight that. We respawn at 1 health instead of 2. So why don't I just not suck at this game? And then... Oh, you guys are jerks. And then everything will just be good in the world. Everything. Like, literally all of the world's problems entirely will be solved if I can just stop taking damage here. 2 lives. I really would like to find the boss, see if I can become Guppy. That could make a lot of difference for us. Just wanna point that out. But I would be surprised, to say the least. Okay, this is important. You are likely to give me a health up in general. Alright. Compass. Yeah, that's pretty good. Shows us the general location of all the icon rooms without showing us how to get to them. So, the smart thing to do would be to go to a room I've already finished. See that there's a library. Library could help me. Maybe. And this was an easy room, so I don't feel that bad. But the library could potentially help me. Book of Sin was what I needed. As long as it gives me a soul heart, which hasn't been uncommon. Or the Joker. Okay, we're in business. This gets us to the devil room. We might be able to trade one of our last life to become Guppy, which we can. So I'm gonna have to take that chance. And yes, I lost the D6, which is a concern, but I think that this was worth it. And if we can survive, which I think we probably probably can't, we could get our D6 back. We're pretty likely to see the Devil Room again, basically. So now, all of our hits spawn Kamikaze Flies, which do twice our damage, and that's awesome. Full health is literally not worth anything for us, since provided I get hit, I'm dead. Our Familiar's Tears also spawn flies, which in this case is Meat Boy, so that is relevant. And those still do twice our damage, not like twice the Familiar's damage or anything. Oh, it's Conquest again, legitimately this time. If we're lucky, nothing at all happens. So, as much as I want to reroll in the Devil Room, the smart thing to do here is go for the health up right here. Touching it does allow us to reroll it, so we're still alive. I want to go to the challenge room just to see if there's a health up in there. Maybe get another reroll for the library. This is our last life. We only have 2 hearts, 2 hits. This is bad trip, that's fine. If we get hit, we get a heart of recovery from it, full health. This is going to be weird. It's going to be interesting. It's going to come down to it. And who knows what's going to happen here. The Joker again. Oh my god. Not a health up. But here's the thing. Let's not die in this room. I can just chill over rocks. I can get the mark. Or just something else that's useful for us. Rather than re-rolling, I'm going to take this chance for Book of Belial's not what I need. I think that the door was gone, so I don't think that was a waste of the teleport when the door was still there or anything. I don't think that it was. I think it was gone. And now I'm going to go for rerolls on the library stuff, I suppose. It definitely could benefit me. Can you die, baby? There you go. That's weird in any context. Range up. I mean, this increases my charge rate with the knife, so it's not useless, it's just not what we need. So, then, here we go. We're not close to the end of the books, I don't believe. But I can try. We can try and get something out of this. Did I touch both of them? I just want to make sure. Bad gas is not very valuable to me. We touched Monster Manuel, and I think that's it beyond these. Book of Shadows is actually a really intelligent choice. Sadly, I don't have a spacebar item that I can use to ditch it, so that I can save one and use it permanently. Which means that I really kind of want to drop the D6 here. Take the Book of Shadows, because that could literally make this run completely winnable. 2-room charge, 10 seconds of invincibility with the knife. I can get in close and just tap the button, kill stuff really fast. It's actually it's a really, really tempting picture that's painted for me. But, you know, I'm not here to win. So, D6 all day. If you're trying to win, I would recommend that choice wholeheartedly. If you are just playing to have fun, the D6 is certainly the most fun, and as such is what I'm sticking with. But I think that that's totally objectively the right choice to take the Book of Shadows in that situation. Like, actually, in this particular situation, take the Book of Shadows. Okay, so touch one thing here. Great. Onwards. And I don't think we're getting another reroll, but we will go to the Curse Room, simply because there's a half heart laying around. We'll go to that last, so that we can get to 1.5 hearts, which means we would get Polaroid invincibility if we got hit, instead of no invincibility. Which I think is a pretty obvious decision as far as the right choice is concerned. Okay, if that had hit me, I wouldn't actually have been screwed. Oh, that sucks, so now we're not going to get the Polaroid invincibility, but we have extra health, so I guess it really evens out. I could have played that a little bit differently and gotten the Polaroid invincibility, I suppose. Yeah, I could have. I could have just left and then re-entered and then left again, and it would have actually come out exactly the same, except slightly better, I suppose. Wait, I have the compass, so I don't really care that much about the secret room, but I found it first try, so I guess I'll take it. I was just hoping that there was greed there so that I could get another reroll for the library. Oh, but I can. There's a challenge room, which is actually a terrible idea, but I guess I'll do it. I guess I will do it. Because maybe I'm into the item room items already. Okay, Larry Jr. should be easy. Alright, I expected that one shot this time. This time I did expect it. Double Monstro, we should be able to pull off. Oh, really? One shot, that's cool. Awesome. I expected that to go a little worse than it did, but it's okay by me that it went that well. So let us re-roll this set of Anarchist cookbooks and hope that there aren't any books left, but I mean, Necronomicon doesn't have to be in the pool. Hey, it's not. So we'll definitely take Lard, and honestly, I'm going to skip Harlequin Baby. Lard is a small speed down, but it is also 2 health up, and only half a heart is filled. So as long as we can get a full heart, which we can, because I know that there are 2 half hearts, we actually have a winnable situation now. It wasn't exactly winnable. It was winnable. It just wasn't likely winnable. Now it's likely winnable. It's one of these things that I don't have to completely pull out of nothingness to have a chance at. I can actually just win this normally. Alright. Gotta spin my knife, because that's what I do. I think it's actually, well, it's not actually that useful, but it's fun to practice your circular motions with your keys. I do it with both hands, like I will sometimes move in circles instead of spinning my knife. So, I don't know, it's fun. Another library. So that is exactly where I'm heading right now. Fate, Flight, and an Eternal Heart. I guess I'll take that at the end of the floor. Lemon Mishap. Yeah, you know, I don't really have any desire for that. Since the Eternal Heart is valuable, the Flight isn't. I already have Flight. Really? That's not the right way. Bad trip over strength, I'd say. It's not about damage right now so much, but I do want to skip that for now because I want to make sure that the Eternal Heart survives the floor. Far more than I care about anything else right now. So we're going to get a reroll, but guess what? There's an item laying around, so we're fine. Lemon Mishap, which we can turn into, I don't know, Polyphemus maybe? That would be pretty helpful. Among other things. A lot of things would be pretty helpful right now. Spider Butt is not one of them. Okay then. Now we can maybe get to the library. Well, not on the next reroll unless there are a lot of empty rooms, which I kind of don't want because that's less rerolls for the Spider Butt. Nice. Fly's doing good work. Getting a lot of bombs, and I don't know why, but I'm accepting of it. I have plenty of bombs now. That's great. It's something to do. I've died 8 times this run. See, that's why I don't like respawn items. They just jack up my death count. My death count's already terrible. Like, everyone asks to see my stats, and I'm like, they're not good. This is the file I had when I started the game for the first time ever, the day it came out, and I died 100 times before I got any kills, basically. So I started off with these huge disadvantages, and then I've slowly brought it up to where I'm within like 30 of my death count with my kill count or something. They're both nearing 1,000. I think deaths will get there first, especially if I take respawn items like this. What is with the beggars? Oh my god. I don't have a problem with that. I don't. It's just weird. It's crazy lucky. Oh god. Alright, so now we have the habit. Every hit we take, we get 3 ticks of charge for our spacebar item. But I don't want to take any hits right now. Still, that's cool to know. Chocolate Milk does literally nothing with Mom's Knife, and Celtic Cross has its merits, but I'd prefer not to take it because it's something that I can reroll. Daddy Longlegs is our item out by Fate, which maybe is something we're interested in. It's a good item for sure, and I'll probably end up taking it. Skeleton Key is cool with me, and I'm not going to use this just because it's potentially an annoyance. harmful thing. Alright, so there aren't too many rooms left, but maybe we can do something with them, as they are. Alright, I can easily handle these rooms. The freezing is just so nice. I told you I was getting carried this run. That was the goal, and it happened. 2 of spades, doubles our keys, literally worthless. Alright. So we're not going to have too many more rerolls, but we are going to be okay this floor. Hopefully we get something really good out of the library. I was hoping to see an item in there. Of course that golden chest could have an item in it. And I might do that because it looks like that would get me a perfect reroll at the end of the floor, basically. So that's what's going to happen. Sadly, we did already see the D20. We did already see the Forget Me Now. Actually, I kind of want to speed up, I'm not going to lie. I've gotten the speed down from the lard, and it puts me under Isaac's base speed, and with flight, I don't mind high speed. So this is actually an acceptable situation for me. Getting a small amount of speed up, and the range up, well, more charge speed, so I guess it's good. Our hitbox isn't actually smaller, though. Some people have expressed curiosity as to whether or not your hitbox is smaller. Like, oh, your mini-mush is like great, even though it's a speed up, because you're going to get hit less. That's not true. Your hitbox is exactly the same. Okay, so that's something else to reroll. It's purely a speed up. There is no value in that for me. I'm fast enough. It just wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to take, so a little different. So I will get a reroll for it. I might or might not get hit, so I'm going to leave Daddy Longlegs, although it's probably not worth rerolling. Alright, well. I will reroll that first, if I reroll anything. So let's take Solace in that or something. Okay. Heart should be super easy. It lives. Especially if we keep it frozen, as we should have pretty good potential for. It should be into the repeated bomb state. Easy, so we didn't end up taking damage, which means I will just go collect all 3 of those items. Health up from the Eternal Heart that we get due to Fate, 10 more bombs from this, which doesn't even matter to me. I have enough bombs, and I'm probably not going to end up using them. And Daddy Longlegs to stomp on some enemies. We do already have Flight, though, just because of Guppy. So the Fate is really just an Eternal Heart, and it's a special item, so it might not even be worth that cost. But it's cool, we'll work with it. I think that I need to worry less about special items, and honestly, I'd rather get Polyphemus, which isn't special, so more special items means more chance of Polyphemus. And yes, this is exactly the right way for the library, which is all I could ever ask for. I'll lose a little bit of charge, but this is okay. You have 2 spacebar items that I don't want. So maybe it turns out that the Book of Shadows, while the right choice, it turned out that taking the risk paid off. It was certainly a risk, and it certainly wasn't the right choice. I'm still supporting the fact that it was the right choice to take it over the D6 there. But it just turned out that the risk paid off. Although, at the same time, if you're paying attention to the pools enough, you might have known that you were so close to the end and you could have gotten something. You know how many rooms you have left, all that good stuff. Maybe it works out for you. It's another bad trip pill. I'm really kind of not enthusiastic about taking the X-ray vision. I don't see a point in it. I'm not going to. It's better to reroll it. I don't want the seam sale. It's something to reroll. I don't plan on greed farming this run. So we're just going to kind of roll with it, and I'm going to go to the curse room. Okay, and we know the greed isn't in the secret room anyway. This time. Let's see what's in there. 3 cents. I mean, that's not very valuable to me either. But taking the damage gets us another charge. I haven't been taking much damage, so it's not the biggest of deals. Hopefully this is Polyphemus, though. Just so we can get it done. Spoonbender. Has a very minor effect on our knife, but I'm going to take it just in case we get something cool. Heart, I'm going to leave in case we end up getting the opportunity to farm it in the chest, And I don't think that it's the big deal that it could be right now. If we take a ton of damage and then barely survive the Isaac fight, then I'll take it because it's full health. If I don't reroll it, which I'm going to reroll it, so never mind. I'd rather just leave it to farm in the chest because that's a far more valuable usage for it if I can get more of it than just a health up that gives me a very small benefit, if you'd even consider it a benefit right now. I guess I should have just fought Isaac to get the charge so that I could see if I needed it. So here's what I'll do. I'll reroll the Steam Sale for now. Mutant Spider, literally not good at all. It's bad to have with Mom's Knife because not only does it make you charge slower, it doesn't add damage, and if you have Polyphemus, or if you get Polyphemus, then it lowers your damage by about half. It literally halves your damage. Almost. It's very close. So it's terrible to take with Mom's Knife. Never do it. Same with Brimstone and Technology, and pretty much Technology too. There are people that would argue that just because you're still firing the quad shot, unless you're Kane, of course, that it's good to have. I don't know. I'd say it isn't at all. So there you go. Don't take it with the knife. And then I don't even remember what I saw. All I know is I saw it and didn't want it, so I'm happy to go re-roll it again. Oop. Good job, flies. You're doing good work. Alright. Oh, wow. Orbital's saved my butt there. Funny thing is, this is not even close to guaranteed. As nicely as this is going, this is kind of not a good situation to find myself in. Overall. So onwards. Quarter, no. Just in case we do want to farm greed, we don't want that. So, we've only got another reroll or two left, most likely. And I can't even get to the challenge room there, which doesn't bother me very much. Okay. Hey. Stop with your dodging. Didgeridoo dodging. I'll just take the poison bombs. We got 5 more bombs. Now our bombs do poison damage and damage over time. It's good. And, okay, this isn't the last room. I'm expecting that we're not getting another reroll, but you never know, we might, so I may as well do this right. Do this properly, get it all right. Maximize. What do you got? What do you got for me right now? Doctor's remote. That's all I wanted. I was hoping that by hyping it up, it would decide, oh yeah, this is what you wanted. You wanted Polyphemus, right? Yeah. But it didn't work. It's okay. I will deal. I can deal. Okay. Money. Not too exciting. Really? Okay. So we're good for maybe another reroll if this isn't like a... Okay, 2 of diamonds, double my money. That's cool. This isn't a sacrifice room. Hey, it's not. We get exactly 1 more reroll, and I'm happy with my life. Okay. Chances are I'm skipping the heart, but it might be worth it. It might indeed be worth it. We'll see. We'll see how the Isaac fight goes. I think it'll go pretty well since Mom's Knife is pretty much a high rate of fire. Remember, we do have slight homing on the knife. No, that's a damage down. We don't want that. It's not going to help me at all. So, Isaac fight. Get frozen a lot? Yeah, okay. Foot only stomps once, sadly. I had it stomp twice once, and I don't know how that happened, or why that happened, or anything about the situation, but it happened. But it's only supposed to, and only normally it stomps once. Okay, so we got a reroll for that. It went pretty much exactly as I'd hoped it would. Deck of cards, give me the Joker, I guess. Stars is a random teleport. I don't really have any interest in that. So what did we get in here? There's a half heart, and there's a half heart way up yonder. Too bad. I know, I spent a lot of time maximizing elsewhere, and you're like, you can't just keep going with it? No, I can't. It's a tough life I lead, I know. Don't want Ghost Baby, don't want any of those spacebar items. I might not be clearing this time. Oh my god. Well, this is why we carry the bad trip pill. And this is why we left Heart, just in case we can get another one. I was hoping that we would get to fight at least one room. Calm yourself. Carrying Queen, please. This is a little intense. Let's not mess it up. Soul Heart is good. Could have left that laying around, but I think that this is okay. Come on. There we go. Quadruple reroll. No Polyphemus. Miter's honestly not very valuable. I think I'm just not going to take it because there's really not much of a reason to. Don't hit. Oh, you hit me with your freaking. I'm using a bomb absolutely to get that heart out of the way. I need this invincibility pretty badly. Sacrificial Dagger. It can block tears and it's a lot of damage on contact. I'll take it. Though I might not like it. I shouldn't have touched Mr. Boom there. That was a bad thing to do. Okay, good. Death fully died there. That was unexpected, but definitely pleasing. Take the half heart, get another half heart. Keep going, keep searching, just keep searching. Soul searching. You're welcome to charge at me because you're gonna die. We get another charge for our D6. And not Polyphemus. PhD does give us 2 hearts of recovery. I'm not gonna take it. I have full faith in the bad trip pill. I do. Onwards and upwards. Or downwards as far as the map's concerned. Gets us a charge. Alright. I'm glad that we're one-shotting them. That's pretty important. Oh, good. I like it. Good job, Daddy Longlegs. I'm proud of you, son. That was, yeah, it was a little awkward. Relic, pretty useless at this point in the game. Much like our friend, the Miter was and is. That killed you, and then we set that off as a process. Perfect. And the pads keep going. I think that we're going to be able to get Polyphemus, pretty much without a doubt. By the way, the Sacrificial Dagger does 15 damage on contact. But either has a randomly non-existent hitbox, like it just doesn't exist sometimes, or it's like 1 pixel large, and as such just doesn't block tears very often. Either way, I've seen that it has blocked tears, I just don't know why it doesn't usually. So, that's all there is to it. Okay, I like that freezing is causing things to die. I don't want that Eternal Heart, that doesn't help me. And then double Super Sloth is not too bad. I think we've got this run as a victory. Didn't look like it for a while. I was dying a couple times a room. Oh, this is good. Wheel of Fortune we can take and blow up in this room where there are some other items to get another item to reroll, basically. Just straight up blow it up and then reroll everything. I think that I'm gonna hold out for better. Like, there's a damage up and a health up there, which the health up is totally valuable if I need to get some recovery, like when I use this bad trip pill, assuming I use it. But I think I can just get Polyphemus. I think I can do it, and I'm gonna count on it. And the recovery, the extra 3 soul hearts from the rosary, I think I'm gonna live without that. Okay, good, that actually killed you. Pleasing. That's also pleasing. I don't like that I'm dealing with a lot of rooms that have the, darn it, slides in them, blue spikes. But I am, so not much I can do about that. I just don't like that they're here. Still, we've got another reroll, and this one's going to have Polyphemus, I'm telling you right now. Oh, but Max's head is good. Damage times 1.5 as well as plus 0.5, but that's not the important part here. So now we have lots and lots more damage. That's really good for our Kamikaze Flies, since we did also have some extra damage up otherwise. We've got things that work. We've got things that work out. Oh, really? So we might get one more reroll before the boss. We might not. So far, so good. Oh no! I can't believe I didn't take damage there. Heart. Okay, no, but there's extra health. Emperor. Oh yeah, that's pretty useful right now. Helps me a lot. Oh no, don't kill it! Okay, I took damage, but Gluttony is going to be the savior here. Gluttony is not the savior very much. Still, let's see, that's far away, so I'm not going to get the other half heart. I'm just going to count on the fact that I don't see myself losing this fight, considering the bad trip and just my good damage and setup. If I lose, fine, happens. No Polyphemus. That's actually kind of amazing. Screw it. Health, reroll. Darn, really? Couldn't do it. You just couldn't do it, Isaac. I really want to, but I'm not going to. So the only useful thing to take is Shoot to Whoop. I really did want to waste more bombs for that, but it wasn't worth it. I think that I'm going to win this fight regardless. Though, I will say, I should use another bomb to get Polaroid invincibility. Alright, Emperor card, fine. Alright. Now this fight's going to go pretty much exactly the same as the Isaac fight. There's not going to be any issue whatsoever. It's going to tank it, because it's easy. I didn't see myself losing that, I really didn't. I hope you enjoyed that run. Oh my god, it was over an hour? That's insane. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.